Time never passes for the Capitan, does it?
With a female woman like Doña Dolores, huh?
See, but how long must we wait for him?
The time it takes.
That jealous fool Ramirez, he shot him. He'll regret it. Hombres, adelante. Vamos, los voy regulares están. Pronto.
Muchachos, is the captain?
They killed the captain.
Ramirez. Pedro Ramirez.
Down into the courtyard. And pronto.
John.
I don't know what you're talking about, senores. I swear it. I never even heard of a mine. I ain't got no map.
Oh, yes, you have, amigo. Tell us where it is if you want to go on living,
No,
Charles.
I'm just a farmer. There ain't no mine. I never had no gold, and that's the truth.
I want to die. We're just poor folks. No.
This ain't our place. It's still like us. We're just poor folks.
Now you're really poor guy. I ain't got nothing.
A caballo, muchachos. Vámonos.
Gringo wouldn't talk. Vamos. Sí, vamos. Hey, where's the girl? Sancho, what are you waiting for? Sancho, vamos, chico. Vamos ahora. No, I got something better. Mira qué linda muchacha, Paco. Move, querida, move. Hey, you little white cat. But you didn't find him, man. If there's a mine, this one knows where it is. We'll make her talk.
Let me go. I've never seen it.
Don't worry, I'll make her remember.
Let's go before we're seen. Vamos, amigos.
Let me go.
I know, hombre. I can handle her alone.
He does. Let me go.
Vamos.
Let me go, you son. Let me go.
Vamos, amigos.
A glass of milk, please.
Pedro, why did you die? Oh, Pedro mio, why did you leave me here all alone?
Out of my way, small fry.
Oh, senor, don't you sit there. Do something.
Rosita, querida.
Pedro, mamma mia, ayúdame. Pedro. Oh, Pedro, why did you leave us like this?
Dogli Dolores, prima posso dire.
Take my saddle, would you?
¡Madre de Dios! ¡Están todos locos! They'll kill each other!
It's time I got rid of you.
Santa Maria will know and stop them!
It's time you let get it. Leave. And you. I'll pull you out. All right, now.
¡Ay, las ventanas! ¡Escúchame, gordo! You pay for my broken window!
Beautiful. It's more fun than a revolution.
These bad men take advantage of me because I am a poor widow woman!
Get me down! Get me down! You wanted my saddle, did you?
Card, sir.
Yeah.
They're being very naughty fellas.
I'd just say vivacious.
Vivacious? No. Very, very naughty. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just teach this one a lesson.
Just as you wish.
Oh, sorry, senor.
What is this, a madhouse, buddy?
Si, senor. And the lunatics run the post station, too.
You know if there's a carpenter around here?
Segar, my brother.
Go get him, will you?
Si, senor. Sin demora. I go away. Come back.
I'm sorry, Lindissima, but this little rat's in a hurry to leave. Don't tickle me! If I catch you, I'll tear you apart!
I don't know who you are, mister, but...
Senor, I'm only the bar boy.
How about a little something to keep your strength up?
What's that? You offered me a drink?
Maybe more than one. You thirsty?
How do you know I'm dry?
That was warm work, stranger. You're bound to need a drink or two. So, what are we waiting for? I'm thirsty, too.
I ain't had a drink since I lost my last $1. Doggone it. Them greedy varmints cleaned me out. They won my horse and wanted my saddle, too.
Your milk, Senor Fulton.
My grandpa gave me...
Gracias, Doña Dolores.
No, my saddle's sacred.
What may I serve, caballeros? Something fresh to make you cool?
Whiskey.
Oh, just looking at you heats me up.
Senor, you shouldn't treat me like that.
Okay, no offense meant, lady. Give us some whiskey, pronto.
You mean you was fighting just for an old saddle?
Sure, but mine's a special saddle. We was playing poker, and I lost all my money. Then I lost my pony, too. And then them varmints wanted my saddle as well. But I said, no, that saddle's sacred. It was my grandpa's.
You know, when something's dear to a man, you sort of... Friend, I went and lost something that's very dear to me, too, and I'm looking for it. Still, you're saying a great big man like you didn't look at the cards?
Ah, wonderful stuff. I should drink it more often. Cards.
Could be there were 5 aces or more.
You recognize him?
I don't. No.
You, amigo?
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. Let me think.
I might have known it.
Can I see that, stranger? All these wanted posters look alike. Isn't that right? Photographs aren't very clear, are they? But I'm certain they're 4 Mexican brothers go by the name of Cortez. Friends of yours?
Not yet. I come here on purpose, figuring I'd get acquainted.
Making the acquaintance of bandits is a risky business.
Hey, have they done you dirty, friend? Because I'll smash them.
Now, hold your horses. No, they ain't. But they're gallows meat, and they represent quite a sum. Each of those bums is worth $2 grand.
In the last few months, nobody's caused trouble around here.
I'm the man you sent for. Who's a stranger looking for a carpenter?
And you make coffins?
Well, if the client's not too particular about it.
Then make me up 4 coffins and pronto. Claro.
How big do you want them? And when should they be ready, senor?
Regular size. I'll make 'em fit. The Cortez brothers might need 'em.
When, senor?
Tomorrow. Corpses, I reckon, are perishable goods.
Where I come from, we get drunk at funerals.
Were you looking for the brothers Cortez?
Are you one of them?
¿Por qué?
Because I like to meet people face to face.
Then turn around, gringo.
Little boys shouldn't fool around with firearms.
By the great bullabation. Man, can you shoot?
Doña Dolores, where are my men? They were here playing cards a little while ago.
Ah. Well, so you're the Capitan, are you? Para acá, Capitan. Come along now. They're waiting for you outside.
Bless my soul. I'll never travel with that damn Wells Fargo again. Driver! Driver! My hat! Box. It's beyond words, Senora.
Well, for Lance.
Senor, when you go to bed later, will you be kind enough to turn down this lantern?
Of course. Buenos noches, Doña Dolores.
Buenas noches, senor.
Could you bring me up another hand towel? I noticed there's one missing from my wash basin.
I'm sorry, Senor Fulton. I'll bring one up immediately. Believe me, these girls are all the same. They can only think of man. Madre de Dios, what is that shooting? Senor Fulton! Quick, help! Senor Fulton!
What's going on? One moment, Doña Dolores. Let me go in alone, will you?
Disappointed? It's a very old trick, but it usually works. Do you want a hand at poker?
No. Certainly not with a dummy. Because if I said I was glad to see you alive, I'd be stretching the truth.
Well, that's nice to know. I'm all ears, amigo. Please, carry on.
It's obvious that you want the price that's set on the Cortez brothers' heads. However, since I must recover a large consignment of gold...
Where do you stand in this?
As an agent for a bank in Silver City that was robbed by these 4 gentlemen some weeks ago.
And gold consignment? Bank? What have I got to do with all this?
Let me explain. Well, you know that your potential corpses are much more useful to me alive. Might I ask you to put off your operations for a couple of weeks? It really shouldn't take me any longer. After all, a corpse on the hoof isn't perishable, is it? Whilst my bank...
No need to tell me. It's as clear as a bell. Sorry, amigo. I've overdrawn my account.
In that case, my good friend, I shall be obliged to liquidate your assets.
Me, Fulton?
Mm-hmm. You.
Well, bueno, tell us just what I wanted.
But this is for Senor Fulton.
Oh, no, he won't need it. Come on.
Pero, ¿qué hace, senor? Senor, you're no gentleman.
No, of course I'm not. But let's you and me keep it a secret, shall we?
I don't want to. No, senor.
Sure.
I am the widow, Elquivares Garcia, Morales de Ramirez de Puerto Almiratas. And I am not out of mourning yet.
Yeah?
I am a widow.
Of course, sure.
Ramon. Ramon!
What the devil do you want?
There's a killer staying at the Posada. He's looking for the Cortez brothers. What should we do?
Sacramento. Is it true what you're saying?
Yes, but don't worry. He's dead. I shot him myself while he was asleep.
I told all of you to keep your eyes open and not to leave tracks. Why didn't you come straight back here instead of stopping at the Posada? Why, Madre de Dios? But if these gringo killers think they can frighten Ramon Cortez, they're making a big mistake. These foolish gringos. They think they own Mexico. Wake up, all of you. Paco! Paco! Madre de Dios. We should have killed them all at the bank.
I expected it would come to this.
There's a price on our head, but we've got it gold. The faster we leave, the better.
Never. If you'd only listen once in a while, we wouldn't have gotten ourselves into a mess like this.
You're mad. What are you saying? He is dead, isn't he? Why are you so scared?
Of course you're scared, because you know what will happen to the lot of you if you're caught. You and your boys. Where are your brains? The bank will never give up.
Hold your tongue, Chiquita. I'm beginning to lose my patience. I might forget about the map of the gold mine and shoot you dead without a second thought.
What are you waiting for, you murderer? I'm not the least bit frightened of you and your men.
You'll talk once I start on you, and when I finish, you'll pray for death.
Let me start on her now, Ramon. I'll make her talk, esta perra rubia. Don't waste any more time. The sooner she talks, the better.
She's quite right. If you'd listened to us, we'd have been rid of that nuisance a long time ago.
There's more than enough gold for everybody. We should have been miles away already.
You're all as ignorant as ever. Without me, you run straight back into the jaws of Diaz at Puerto Nuevo, wouldn't you, muchachos? And you know what that means, don't you?
Very well, Ramon. Tomorrow you'll decide.
Tomorrow. Always tomorrow.
You see, you did a good job. Your brothers merely argue.
Instead of just arguing, why don't we split the gold and get out of here before another bounty killer comes?
This morning, senor.
I wanted to return this. I reckon you must have forgotten it last night.
Muchas gracias, senor. I have to go to Rio Nuevo. I hope I arrive in time to load the provisions on the stage.
Hasta luego, senora.
Pedro.
What is going on? You are 3 days late. Why did you not come before?
Couldn't get away. Now there's a killer at the posada, and he's ruined all our plans.
A killer? Another gringo? What does he want? Bounty?
Yes. He's looking for the Cortez.
If he gets those brothers, that means no more gold. But if I stay in Mexico, Diaz will get me and I'll be hanged. Comprendes? I'll be hanged. I'll be hanged.
No, querido. Don't say that. It'll be all right.
Madre de Dios. Another gringo and a killer, too. Why did you not kill him?
If you weren't so impulsive, you wouldn't be on the run from Diaz, too. You wouldn't have to hide for killing that officer.
I know. You keep saying that. I kill him and I do it again. Even if you don't. Explain how he came to be in your room that night.
Oh, Pedro, if you hadn't arrived in time, I'd never have been able to look you in the eyes again. Don't get jealous. You know I belong to you alone.
Remember, Dolores, you've got to find out where they put the gold. We must have it if we are ever going to get out of this place.
It's very hard to make Ramon talk, you know that. I must win his confidence first.
It seems to me a woman like you has more than the necessary equipment. What is this? I have never seen it.
See, I forgot to tell you. I found it in a chest of drawers.
Or bed, huh?
Pedro, you're hurting. Let go of me, please. Oh. No, Pedro.
See you coming here.
I thought I heard someone near the posada, but if anyone was following me, I managed to get rid of him on the road.
Trust you to give me away. You want to see me dead, don't you? You'll pay for this.
Pedro Alcavaras Garcia Morales de Ramirez. We thought you were dead. was a mistake to miss me. How does it feel to have a knife at your throat, Ramirez? It's a weapon for cowards. I'd say you got something on your mind. You don't attack your friends, Ramirez.
You're not my friend.
Now behave yourself. I ain't stupid, Ramirez. You're in big trouble, ain't you? I could give you a hand.
What do you want from me?
Tell me where I can find Cortez and his brothers. You know.
Why should I tell you?
Because it suits you. If you're reasonable, maybe I could help you get out of Mexico with your wife. Whether she wants to or not. You've got to leave Mexico.
Why should I?
Because if you don't, you'll be hunted by the law. At night, you'll sleep with one eye open. And you'll be on the run for the rest of your life. Now, you wouldn't like that, would you, Ramirez? Where did your wife get that locket from?
Tell me, what are you mixed up in this for?
The gold and Ramon.
Bueno, if the blood money is what you want, I will take you to him.
Now, that's a reasonable way of thinking. Catch. The blood money will do.
Get the passengers out.
Quickly, and don't drink.
First one's full, I shoot. Get the passengers out.
All right, get out. Out. You.
I'm abducted, sir. I don't carry money with me, I assure you. But I
Yankees are all the
swear it, I
same. This
swear
is
it.
just small change.
Look more carefully, Manuel. You will find something worth having. No, they don't. Find his bag. Quickly, stick the door off.
Let me look, Ramon. What's this?
Come on, you rats! What are you waiting for? Get in!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot him! I want him alive!
Alive, huh? Well, come and get me! Out of the way, Luigi! I'm going to kill that gringo!
No, it's only one man. Take him alive. I want him alive.
Come on!
Take him alive, I said. He's alone. Bevo, Muchos. Bevo!
You wanted my son, did you? Here it is! Execute him, Ramon! Yo lo mato! ¡Estás fuerte!
No! ¡No lo vivo! ¡Cabrones! Take him alive!
Come on, you cowards! Here's my saddle! Come and get me! Quick, get back in station!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Get in! Come on, get me, you rats! Why don't you kill me? ¿Por qué no me matéis?
Vamos, muchachos. Vamos, vamos. Get the saddle.
Hey, amigo. Sleepy time's over. Rise and shine. Wakey, wakey. Huh? Hey, come on. Don't you recognize me? I'm going.
your friend.
What's the matter with you? You punchy? You've been drinking a little too much of that white mule. Huh? Get up, stupid.
Hey, my friend, you're my friend.
Yeah, sure. I reckon all those wild swings was love pats, huh? Now what have you lost? Huh? Now what's wrong, boy? Why aren't you laughing?
My saddle. I want my saddle. My saddle. Where's my saddle? My saddle. Thieving polecats stole my saddle. Grandpa's saddle. By the great bull basin.
Oh, be quiet, you big booby. I'll give you a horse and saddle.
I don't want just any old saddle. I want the saddle Grandpa gave me. My saddle.
I can't stand it much longer, Mr. Fulton. You've got to help me, please. My pa discovered a vein of gold a few months ago. Ramon wants me to tell him where the place is, but I don't know. Really, I don't. I swear it, Mr. Fulton. You've got to make him believe it. Please.
Come on. If you expect me to take that line of nonsense, you must be crazy. Don't bother me about it. It's not my concern, young lady.
You're just like they are, and I was fool enough to think you're a human being.
Be patient, because sooner or later, something's bound to turn up.
No one in sight yet. I can't make out why they're taking so long. After all, it's a regular hold-up.
Just an honest day's work.
We may be bandits, hombre, but you are no better than we are.
Depends on your point of view.
A moralizing gambler who fills his pockets with our filthy money, is that right?
One moment. I win my money honestly.
Claro. The same filthy money we take from other people's pockets fills yours.
Shame on you. Is it possible you don't realize what miserable sinners you are?
Don't preach to me, you Yankee bitch!
No, Pablo, don't take it like that.
Chiquita, keep your trap shut before I break your throat.
A gentleman never hits a lady, especially a lovely lady.
Tu tienes razón. Beautiful like the morning. Right, Fulton. Ah, here they all come. If you tell Ramon that I've been fooling around, I'll make you pay.
It was a waste of ammunition. We might as well have stayed home. I wasn't expecting you, senor. What brings you here?
A surprise, Ramon. It's not for my usual poker game.
Pero qué animal.
Today it's a little more important.
It's giant.
May I speak to you alone?
Vamos.
What happened, Paco?
Sacrament. We came across a crazy gringo who nearly killed a lot of us.
That son of a Yankee whore. It seemed as if the men in the saddle were everywhere.
The saddle?
It was like a raging tornado.
What saddle?
As strong as a bull, the one the fight was about in the posada.
Here it is. El Norte Americano lost his money and his horse to us at cards.
I wonder what it is that makes this saddle so extraordinary, eh?
Huh.
Hijo de perra. The next time I meet him, I'm going to fill him so full of lead. And I wish I knew who it was shooting at us from the hilltop.
Comprendes?
Are you certain, Fulton, that the bounty killer's alive?
I saw him leave an hour ago from the posada. You'd better move fast if you want to catch him.
If that hombre comes this way, he'll get a warm welcome.
Yes, but you'd better be quick. I almost forgot. If you recall our conversation, you and I have a little agreement.
How much for the information?
I'm not greedy. You can do what you like with him. But I want the Yankee alive. You're to hand him over as my hostage, if you want to know what my price is.
You got a grudge against him?
You might say so.
Tell me what happened.
We were playing poker with this gringo who was losing. When suddenly he says...
What did Fulton say?
Cabrona, you can't do a thing right. So you shot him yourself, did you? I can't trust anyone, not in my own family. The killer's alive. Paco, oye, Manuel. Manuel, you ride. Bring him to me alive. You in? Vamos! Anda. Vamos, adelante! Vamos! Switch speed up. Paco, take your meat to the left. Vamos! Mira! Vienes conmigo. ¡Ah!
Better go back to the Posada.
Grandpa must be turning over in his grave, poor old buzzard. Thieving lot of stinking polecat crooks. Great bull of Bashan,
Be quiet, you old grizzly. Who might it have been that stole your saddle?
Those cheating rattlesnakes who was playing poker with me.
Huh?
And two of them looked a lot like the photographs on your wanted notice.
You mean the Cortez brothers?
You got me there, buddy. I do know they was the same faces I saw on that notice.
Say, are you sure of that?
They was the living, spitting image. Why don't you give me a hand? We'll make crow bait out of them.
I sure will.
Hey, wait a minute. Going back, ain't we?
Yes, sirree. A while back I told you so.
Well, then, I'm going to take the shortcut.
Okay, boy. It's your choice.
If you want to know the truth, I'm going after my saddle. I guess I don't need you with me.
Man without a horse don't get very far in this country. Come on back to the Posada.
No, the saddle's mine, and Grandpa wouldn't have wanted me to lose it. Apprentice?
Do as you please.
We got this guy at last, huh?
By the great bull of Bashan!
You got a big piece, so you a line, hombre.
Just wait till I get my hands on you. I'll tear you limb from limb.
You get away, girl. But you won't get off the
You come down, I'll kill you with my left hand. You wait, rats, I'll get to you.
Vamos, hombre. Vamos.
Well, howdy there. How you doing? Your grandpa wouldn't like to see you like that now, would he?
Doggone your pesky hide. Why don't you cut me down?
Yeah, I'm going to in a minute. That is, if you're willing to play the game my way.
All right.
About time.
Hands up, Gringo. Vamos a empezar la fiesta. He is not very smart for a killer, huh? A bounty killer. Funny, ain't it? Well, come on, lad.
I'm fine.
2 cards.
I pass. 1 card.
Hijo de puta! So you're after the price of my head? Hmm?
You said it, Ramon. Because I'm surely going to kill you.
You got a lot of courage, gringo.
More courage, you Mexican rotgut, than you got in your whole body.
Yankee! You are too boastful.
Ain't seen anyone burst their sides laughing so much with fright.
What makes you think I'm frightened? I have no fear.
Ah, you wouldn't keep us hogtied if you wasn't scared.
Fulton! This bounty killer tells very humorous jokes.
Oh, yes. I should have told you. Everyone knows the Americans, like the English, have a sense of humor. They'll make a joke lying on their deathbeds, even though it kills them.
Cards?
Just 2.
3 for me.
Si, comprendo. When they smell death approaching, they always behave like this.
Hey, do you smell anything? The smell I smell smells of corpses.
Yeah. The smell I smell stinks of a pigsty.
Madre de Dios! I teach you to make jokes.
By the great bull of Baston, let's have a friendly little fight.
Be quiet.
Chips.
200.
I'll see you.
Chica! The whip! And hurry!
Don't waste energy, Ramon. Americanos like these should die like dogs, and the sooner they're buried, the better.
No, I want them to die slowly and suffer as they die. We'll see if they make any more funny jokes. You and your friend would like to die, wouldn't you, killer? Well, you are out of luck. Too bad.
Oh, there's nothing new in that. You should have thought up some better ideas. Right, Ramon?
I got plenty ideas. I got plenty ideas. You hear? Take these.
Praise you.
I got plenty ideas.
What'd I tell you? No imagination.
You're quite right. These Mexicans ain't got no brains at all.
You'll be begging me to kill you before I get through.
You ought to kill me, Mexicano. Before I surprise you and turn the tables on you, you dirty little rat.
Pass. Every time there's a big stake, I remember a certain promise of yours, Ramon.
800 for me.
$200.
You ain't so clever, Ramon. While you're having fun with us, someone's fleecing your boys.
I got 3 aces.
What are you saying?
I know someone else who steals. A gambler. There's 5 aces or more in this pack of cards.
I call you. Can you do any better than that, Fulton?
What about showing us the cards, Fulton?
Are you going to take the word of a filthy hired killer?
Of course not. But let's see them just the same.
Hola, Fulton. What are you waiting for?
And you pass with the full house just like that.
Calm down, amigo. I was merely raising the ante. No point in losing your tempers.
You have been cheating me for too long.
Just a way to raise the jackpot, eh?
I want my money back.
So do I.
Ya
How much are you
basta.
going to give us,
Silencio,
Fulton?
por Dios. What is going on here? I want an explanation, Fulton.
It's in the rules of the game. Anyone can pass with cards in his hand.
Yes, anyone.
But not you. You are too greedy to do a thing like that. You've been playing with us with one idea in your mind, getting our money off us.
I'll kill him.
I want to kill
First, I
him.
want to get one thing clear, Fulton. What brought you to these parts, huh?
Come on, answer him. Lost your tongue.
I'm beginning to see things clearly. You're much too clever, amigo. See?
How is it the killer knows you so well, huh?
How do we know he hasn't been cheating us all along? Ever since I've been playing with him, he's always won.
Why, yes, that's very true.
Ramon! The prisoners have escaped.
Cabrones, cago en sus madres. A caballo. Hunt them down. They can't have got far. Only you can tell me how they escaped, huh? You did it, Yankee beach that you are. Haven't I told you to be careful how you try my patience? If you haven't cheated me, the man's yours. But if you cheated me, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Vamos. You come too. And don't forget that this is a matter of life and death. Pablo, you must stay here and keep your eyes open.
Don't worry, Ramon. I'll shoot at the slightest movement.
And if we find the killer, he'll be the stake for our next game of poker. Domenido?
Domenido.
Hey, let's go back inside.
Maybe it's better to wait.
What do you want?
Don't be frightened.
Get out!
I won't hurt you.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Follow me. Take care.
No, don't kill me, please. No, don't kill me. No.
Hey, it's all right now.
Don't kill me.
Don't cry.
No, please. No.
Come on. It's all over. Don't be frightened. You'll be all right now. Come on.
No,
all right.
senor, no, please. Don't kill me. I can be useful to you. The gold.
What do you mean?
The bank.
Easy. Let him talk.
The gold at the bank at Silver City. Please, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you where it's hidden, the gold.
Now listen. If There ain't no gold.
But what I've said is true.
All right, if it isn't, take us to it.
Vamos, before Ramon gets back.
Let's go.
On, move.
Si, senor.
Come on.
Here, this is where the gold is. The gold from the bank. The bank at Silver City, 6.
Get it.
Si, I am digging. See, look, senor, si, I'm digging. Yes, look. Si, look.
By the great bull of Bashan. Look at all them sacks of gold. Come on, quick!
Let go of me! The gold's ours! The gold's ours! Let go of me!
Pilar, the fourth brother Cortez.
Pilar!
You ain't got no scruples, have you, Fulton? Once you get it into your head to really achieve something, right?
Gracias. Have you got any yourself?
Yes, I have. Here you go. The gold from the bank at Silver City, which you weren't capable of recovering, in spite of your bright idea of stopping me.
So you're more capable than I am, is that what you mean? But I'd remind you, I succeeded in saving you from the bandits. However, I'm very grateful to you, whatever your name is. I shall leave tomorrow with the first stage. At last I can deliver the gold to the bank. They'll be very pleased in Silver City.
Where you'll boast about your abilities.
Who knows? Can I offer you a drink?
Ah, now that's a real bright idea. A little shot never did anyone any harm.
That there bright idea's not the first one our kind Mr. Fulton's
Did you hear that, Lindissima? Drinks for everybody.
Are you satisfied now, senorita? You remember, as I told you, something is always likely to happen. All you have to do is be patient.
And wait for the others to come forward and do something for you. One moment, Mr. Fulton. The stagecoach arrives here tomorrow.
You think it's possible that...
The Cortezes want that gold. They'll be hopping.
Yeah, you're right. When they find them empty boxes, they'll jump. They'll fairly jump with joy.
Cabron! una gran puta. I make you pay. I told you so. You touched the gambler too much.
You never listened to me. Now look what's happened. Didn't I say we should divide, Raymond? Where is my share now?
I was expecting this. I should have killed the gambler, I told you.
How do you know he did it? You've been taken for a sucker, and now he has all the gold. I want my share. Where is it? You're so damn clever, Raymond. Do something, and fast!
¿Quién es? ¿Qué pasa? Pilar?
Thank God.
What happened? Who did it? Tell me.
It was us two. The killer and the one with the saddle. They killed Pablo, and they took away all our gold. We gotta move quick before they're gone.
Todos a caballo. Vamos, shoot them on sight.
Ramon, wait a minute. I got to talk to you.
No, I got no time.
You better listen to me. It concerns the gold.
Habla, but be quick about it.
There's no hurry. The gold won't be leaving till tomorrow.
Hijo de una puta Yankee. That filthy Yankee, and when I think I trusted him.
You are too unsuspecting.
Unsuspecting. It's true, Paco. Unsuspecting. That's the way I am. Everybody knows it. I've always been that way. I'm not going to change.
Just a minute. They're leaving on the stagecoach from Rio Nuevo. Sí.
What are you thinking about, Pilar?
The stagecoach.
Buenos días, amigo. Well done. You stopped just in time. If you behave this time, you won't have any trouble with us.
You're wasting your time. There's only a friar on board.
A friar?
Yes, a friar, and a fat one, too. Come on, Father. Out. Pax vobiscum, my sons. The ways of God are inscrutable.
I'm very sorry, Father, but you will have to continue your journey on foot.
Oh, well, patience is a virtue. It was the first time I rode in a coach. Fiat voluntas Dei.
Senor Fulton.
Good morning to you, Doña Dolores. I hope you slept well.
The excitement these past few days has made me very nervous. I don't sleep very well. Put these plates away, por favor. I don't see your friends. I hope they haven't left without paying. You know, it sometimes happens in a posada, and I wouldn't like it to happen here.
No reason to worry. And they're not really the kind to skip out without paying.
Oh. ¡Oh, madre de Dios, por coffin!
almost done. Show your face out here. Your time has come.
Niño Dios. ¿Qué pasa, señor Fulton?
Where are you? Killer, come out!
Chico hermano mío.
My bag. My bag.
I wish I could live long enough just to kill you. Fulton! The game is finally yours.
Senor Fulton. Don't just stand there. I beg you, do something. Santa Madre de Dios.
I'm afraid I can't. Someone unloaded my pistol.
Tell your friends to put down their guns immediately. Otherwise, I'll shoot you and the girl.
Give me that pistol.
If you come any closer, I'm going to shoot you down like a dog.
I said I want that pistol. There's one more favor I'd like to ask from you, Doña Dolores. Would you mind giving me the letter you stole from me? Thank you.
Fulton, my account's closed. And you'd better get the gold from outside if you want the Silver City Bank to open up again.
As you know, this badge of mine isn't worth much here in Mexico, but I wear it just for the fun of it. Sorry, Doña Dolores. You don't know how to treat your guests. You mustn't unload their pistols, or rifle their baggage either. Now come. The police will be very anxious to hear your whole explanation. Even in Mexico, there's the law.
If you don't mind, I'll take back my locket.
And this is the reward for the Cortez brothers. It's all yours.
Well, well. What a nice surprise this is. And surprise for surprise, Sheriff. May I introduce my fiancée?
My name's Susan Crane. When I was kidnapped, Django and I were going to be married.
Comprende, Sheriff? I ain't no killer. You might as well give that reward to charity.
I'm glad to hear it. Otherwise, I'd have been disappointed in you.
Thanks, Mr. Fulton. That's mighty kind. The reason I came to the Posada was to free Susan and to avenge the murder of her mother and father.
I imagine that our friend Pickwick will enjoy collecting the reward.
No thanks. No full-blood money's gonna dirty up my pretty little hands.
Pickwick, why don't you be a pal and tell us why you're so fond of your grandpa's saddle?
I don't need any rewards. I was going back to take possession of my ranch.
You got a ranch? You out of your head?
A ranch with 3,000 head of cattle or more. A little legacy from Grandpa. I stopped for a shot of whiskey. They asked me to play poker. And there you are.
They took you for a regular old dude, huh? Come along, Susan. The worst is over. And the best is just beginning.